morning, everybody. Okay, so I remember what I was doing here. Vaguely. Let me pull up my map here. Double check. Right. Drink to father's memory. He's selling a revolver. Buy things in the shop if you want. Dead item shop is open. We're basically fine. No new thoughts. Gotta remind myself. Broken step taboo. Okay, things. Right, my inventory is like 100% full. Okay, I have water bottles. I got pocket watches. Someone advised me to keep the dog collar because I could get something out of it later. I may still try to store it. I just have to find my way back to my workshop at some point. I'm going to start with you just to get it out of the way. Bountiful Harvest. Oh, I thought you were an herbalist here to sell herbs. Do you buy Tweer? Not just interested in Tweer, Ashen Swish, Swevery, White Whip. Yeah, we've heard this. Basically, they'll sell us, or they'll buy money, or buy herbs. God damn, man. So if I have Brown Tweer, they'll pay me 150 for it. Probably going to hold on to it for now. There's a gleam of goodness in your eyes, my friend. Drink with me. There's wickedness in my eyes. Everyone says Twyrene heightens the senses, but I think that's only true of hearing. Vision, no, you won't see anything new. It isn't absinthe. No smells either. This place reeks of herbs as it is. Hearing, though. What about hearing? Just drink and you'll know how the town sounds. You'll hear who's calling you and from where. You'll hear a murmur from afar, perhaps from across the Gorkin or perhaps from the Styx itself. Drink to my health, friend. This is excellent Twyrene. No such thing as bad Twyrene. I can afford this kind of joy. You don't exactly look rich. My name is Peter. I am the rock upon which is built the stairway to tomorrow. To the day when man lifts himself from the earth and overcomes its burden. I am that rock, and I have already built the first step of that stairway, for I am a true architect. Drink for His memory, good man, and drink Barak, drink your Twyrene. Listen to the world, listen to the roar of the terrible earth, listen to the ringing of the sky. Listen to the town opening for you. You'll find out where people wait for you, or whispering about you right now. It's been proven to work. I'll check.
Feeling. Bad grief now. Wasn't long ago he was on his knees, begging before me.
You know what? I'm going to sell the brown Twyrene to this guy just so I can... brown Twire. Just so I can, pick up the bottles of Twyrene that he just gave me, because those are valuable enough that I want them. And I can find more brown Twire. Twyrene uncovers which is hidden. Every sip will reveal a secret event or location to me. Yep.
Even my brother doesn't know how to build a true polyhedron. Only I do. You gotta lay down bones for the foundation.
What a face. A loser's face. Look who's talking. The rabble is out of control. At least they looked human before. Did you hear about the stabbings? There's people with knives out in the streets now, brother. Yeah, at first I didn't believe it with my own eyes. I mean, I'm quite an artist with a knife myself, but that's different. Everyone knows I obey no law. These people, there's no wholesome fear left in them. Knifing is taboo around here. That's why I love this town. But you know the tricks of the trade, don't you? I can tell by your hands. It's a family thing. You're a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man, too. We can reach an understanding if you behave yourself in my establishment. Do they think night conceals everything? I don't even care. If they come here, they'll regret it. He who lives by the knife dies by the knife. Such people are outlaws. Killing them incurs no punishment, only gratitude. Judge Kane said so. That's fair. Only a butcher has the right to cut flesh.
Well, it's not like I told the truth.
Alright, I need to make sure that this is still working. Apologies. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, so we've got him, and then this is the no one would condemn me for killing bandits at night. I might even be rewarded. For which purpose I should probably have the lockpick equipped, because it's good for shivving people. Alright, so now what? I guess I could drink the Twyrene and see what I can get out of that. Yeah, let's drink one of them. Okay, up by the theater. That's going to be one of the stashes that the children will leave for you. Okay. And it might have some valuable stuff, so we'll go up that way. Plus, I've got things in my inventory I can leave for whatever they've got. Could probably kind of pick and choose what I want. Oh, they must be running from someone. Because they're both step people, so it's not like... I don't think. Oh, no. You're trying to do terrible things to somebody. Come back here. I cannot stab you if you keep running away from me. Oh, forget it. I can't keep up. Nope. I'm good. At least for the time being. How about you? It's just nothing I want from you guys, is the problem. Nope. Okay, so the theater is going to be... Yeah, we just head straight through here and then hang a right when we get to the courtyard. He's back. Okay, that went up, which is good. He has money. Bloody bandage and soap. I'll take the soap. I don't think I have room for bloody bandages. Okay, and more importantly, it increased my rep, so we got some stuff out of it. And where are you going? Are you also chasing someone? I don't know. I'm gonna leave them alone. Yeah, he punched me once, but that wasn't too bad. So I'm fine. Hi there. Do you have any... Nope. Okay, what time is it? Exhaustion's doing fine, hunger's doing alright, thirst is okay. 2:52 in the morning, so I've still got like 4.5 hours to go. And funny enough, we already know where this is, right there. Loot. Wrinkled note. Touch to read it, it's better to put it back after. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, I need to figure this out. Okay, pick this up. Let's just swap it for the scalpel for now, and we'll pick that up again in a minute. Touch. Okay, 2 fluffy tails for a teapot, needed soon. Tails are good as new. TL, everyone noon. Alright, well, I don't know what the hell that means, but let's go ahead and put that back in there. I definitely want the fingernails. I mean, anything I can use for trading really is great. So the beetle... Oh, but I can't really do that, though, because I need room for my scalpels. But all these are good for me to keep. Excuse me. Ugh. I don't know. Stuff's all too valuable for me to want to get rid of it. I mean, I want stuff for trading, but at the same time... Alright, I put the note back, and I left something, didn't I? No, I haven't left anything yet. I'll leave him peanuts in addition to everything else. Got the extra fingernails, which is nice to have, so at least I've got something out of it. I think at this point I'll just keep heading to Laura's place. Maybe rest up there until morning. Because there's not much else I can do right now. I'm just sort of puttering around and waiting until daybreak, so I've gotten more of an idea. I can stay at Laura's place. Sweet home is welcome to knives honed. Step taboo cut into a body. There's just those 4. And a thief in her house, which we've already kind of figured out. So, yeah, there's not really anything going on there. Alright, so if I want to get to Laura's, basically if I just keep heading north until I find my way up to her house, I should be good. Oh, you know what I could have done that I didn't think about till just now? So I can equip one scalpel, and then I'd have room for the rest of the stuff. Ah, well. Empty bottles. Murderer walks the streets, human or Shabnak, who knows. But our kids are outside too. Won't stay home no matter what we tell them. Can't you just ground them? Everything's terrible. It all started with that awful tower. There's nothing we can do now. Kids do whatever they damn well please. Can't say anything to them. I mean that. Try and the words stick in your throat. They become complete strangers to us. But what about common blood, I ask you? What about paternal love? Sure there's nothing to be done? Because they belong to that damn tower now. What is it anyway? Hard to explain. The tower crushes us. Try to speak a word against it, and it's as if an invisible blade slices your vocal cords. It did something to our kids. Like they're crossing a river over thin ice and you can't follow, only call after them. How do you know who built it? The Canes, of course. Let the fires of hell take them. Who else? If only the Sabarovs ruled this town by themselves, it'd be such a nice place. I don't think so. Don't worry about the kids. They're smarter than us. Oh god, okay, that's not working anymore. Ow! I can't see. Or hear, apparently. Alright, we're leaving, because I can't... He's just beating on me at this point. I think this is a shop. Which means I can go inside and take refuge here. Well, now I can put my other scalpel back. Wasn't an ideal weapon, but I figured I would try it. Should have saved the scalpel anyway. They're really only useful. The rusty ones in particular are really only useful for harvesting organs and the like. Alright, let's drink with that. Hunger's built up a bit, so I'm going to use that. Yeah, the weapon is now broken, so I guess I could... If it's still considered something, then I could trade it away. Yeah, it's only 16, but it's something, so I'll do it. Do I want to buy anything from you? I mean, I already have eggs and whatnot, so I think I'll just hold on to it for now. Let's rearrange my inventory a little bit here. So I'm going to move the chalk up there. Move the tweezers there. Move the springs over there. And move one of these up here. Alright, now I'm going to open this. Really? I got that as a gift or something, and it had nothing in it. Or I traded for it and got nothing from it. That's really irritating. Or if it did have anything, maybe it had something in it, but I already had what it was giving me. Like, I don't think I had 6 pieces of chalk before. Yeah, I'll bet you just added a couple of items into my inventory. Nothing I really care about, but there you go. Well, okay. Do I want to stock up on food while I'm here? 1559. I could buy the smoked fish for 288. Smoked meat for 336. Yeah, I'll buy the meat. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to sell it. I just kind of want to have some extra on hand so that I've got a little bit of extra food, and it's not crazy expensive right now, so buying a little bit extra while I still can is not the worst idea in the world. So I could trade for her for the chestnuts and the needles if I wanted. Needles are 3, chestnuts are 2. And I don't use the bars of soap for anyone else. So there, let's just do that. We'll get the needles and the chestnut in exchange for the bars of soap. Oh, shit. I'm where I want to be. You can just go away now. Now, I'm pretty sure in the last live stream I already scoured her house pretty effectively, but I'm going to take another look anyway, just to be sure. That's probably worth taking. Make a little more space so that I can fit 3 stack items if I need to. Okay. I'd forgotten about the knife. Glad I picked that up. Nope. And when I checked up here, Clara, aka the Changeling, was the only one up here, and I think she's gone now. And I already looked through this, I'm pretty sure. Yes, okay.
No, this town can't give birth to a murderer.
So what was it? Well, she's not a Shebnock, don't worry. Let's see, some beggar. I think she broke into her house. She's babbling nonsense. Should I toss her out? Don't. She's already here, let her be. Maybe she's hiding from the violent mob. I'll check on her later, provide some care if needed. She could use that. I just never resolved that. Okay.
Just stay away from me this time of year. Come to think of it, keep your hands off anything here.
Things still look bad for you, Cub, but I managed to help a little. What'd you do? They'll come to their senses soon. You know how mobs work. I explained to the right folks you had nothing to do with Isidore's death. Women mostly. They'll spread the news quick here in the flank, at least. Kind and backbone, you'll be safer. They'll come to their senses, but I'll forever be suspected of patricide. It's up to you, isn't it, Cub? Or that's up to you, Cub, is it? You were gone for 6 years. You're an outsider now, and you came back on the wrong side. Maybe you didn't kill Isidore, but you killed someone, right? I don't even need to see the blood. Your butcher's eyes told me everything. That 1,000-yard stare. Butchers aren't monsters. Ooh, lots of stuff. Okay. So that resolved that one. Laura told her neighbors I'm innocent. And this one, I'm done with everything important for today. Free to rest until tomorrow or explore the town. Okay. So, I had the right idea. Apparently I just needed to chat with Laura to do it. Okay, so 3 hours will make it 7:30, which is when, although we might have a dream it. No. No dreams. Day 2, in which the Haruspex' roots are unearthed. Save. Okay, Bozvlad took an interest in me. He might know something useful. It's been foretold I will spill a river of blood soon. Guess someone will find their death under my knife after all. If you hear the earth grumble, find the source, stand still, yada yada yada. So this is like the only one I didn't resolve. Oh no, these two. But it's fine. Pour blood. There's 1, 2, 3. What did it give me? I already had the Ashen Swish. 2 Blood Tweer, 1 Swevery. And a Black Tweer. I think it gave me the Black Tweer, a Blood Tweer, and the Swevery. I didn't think I had those before, so Sweet. More herbs, which is good, because I should get my workshop today, and then I will want to... let's get water for these. I'm going to have a bunch of extras, but that just doesn't do me a whole lot of good to have empty bottles. Let's move that up there. Okay. Fat Vlad said the old Gimskis got you in their pockets. Tell me then, the hell's going on at the factory? I don't know anything, I don't work there. Said you're his protege, that no one touch you. Means he has plans. Oh, so he's got plans. Damn fat cat. Okay. How about the rest of you? Anything I want? I already have 5 fingernails at this point, so I don't really feel like I need too many more at the moment. I think I'm okay with that. How about you? Smoked fish for 7. I'd have to trade you all my needles to get it, though, and I don't really want to do that, so no thanks. How about you? I already have 3 eggs, but I'm not doing it with chalk, so that's probably fine. 5. There you go. Trade you for the egg. How about you? Soap. I don't want soap. How about you? Fingernail. And morphine for 6. Yeah, that's probably worth it. I'll trade you the marbles and the chalk. Actually, I'm going to keep that. I'll trade you 2 pieces of chalk for the morphine. I don't need more bottles. And my wife was killed yesterday. How can I look our children in the eye? Why? Promised her we'd share every joy, every woe. Promised to protect her. What use her words without action? What could you have done? Could have been assertive, think faster when it went down. Could have acted quickly, efficiently, instead of staying in my head. If only. What's done is done, live on for the children. Alright, so I guess I gotta go talk to Vlad at this point. Oh. And Tragedian. What plan is next to follow? I plan to go on with my life. What say the townsfolk? The townsfolk? Yeah, okay. This is him just telling me to talk to him. There. We're good. The new one is simple townsfolk may know more than I do. Should talk to the kids. Here I am. Need to see Capella. Who's Capella? Works at the factory. Why do I need to see her? Because... Short and to the point. Okay. Man, they got a lot of stuff to talk about. Stop wandering then. Capella said we can't go to the nutshell till the evening, so we wait. Why is it called that? Because it's empty, plus it's close to the station. Passenger station? Just forget it. Already forgotten. Man, there's a lot of stuff I gotta learn about. See you tonight at Saba's place? It's dangerous, yes. This is Nga Padguzom's place. You must not bring outsiders. To go there every night. Kin can. Okay, yeah. Jeez. Square Bridge Square, Stone Yard. I knew I grew up here. Okay, that opened up a lot of stuff. So, sometimes after dark, step people meet at Saba's place, not just them either. Incredibly reputable sources inform me that I need to see Capella. Simple townsfolk know more than I do. If I'm unsure what to do, I should talk to them. Which I have done quite a lot of now. So now... Okay. Places to go, people to talk to. Let's go start with Vlad. Yeah, if I head south through that gate, I should be on my way. Lots of tragedians out and about, but none that I really need to chat with. And people aren't sick yet, so I'm not getting paid. I think they start doing that after today. Okay, I can get pemmican from you for 6. 4 for tweezers, 3 or 2 for a spring. Consider it done. Alright. Okay, now you've got something I want. Metal scraps or something I can use. Those are for 4. 3 and 3. Alright, trade you the pocket watch for both of those. I'll leave you the candle for now, which will also increase my reputation in the backbone. Okay. Finally, something of worthwhile use with that pocket watch. Been carrying that around for ages. Since the beginning of the game, I think, actually. Okay, people to talk to here. Won't accept you either, Kayla. Don't accept people from the kin. It's not because we're Katong, but Sabarov thinks we're both Boz Vlad's people. Well, thinks we're Boz Vlad's people, and they have an arrangement. Bekara, they won't accept the Kane's people either. Be... Oilongo... Wig... Why have you come? The kin have never cooperated with the authorities. No work. The factory's closed. Where should I go? How should I feed my children? Kiren. The autumn will be tough. Where do you think you're going? Just want to ask something? Everyone here wants to ask something. I'm not here to join the watch. I'm a doctor. I don't give a damn. Wait to join like everyone else. Must be nice to have all the time in the world. Sabarov sure seems ready to take up the reins of power. It's about time if you ask me. Why is that? Because you can't trust people, that's why. The rule of the 3 families was about trust in each other and in the townsfolk. The damn nobles trusted people to govern themselves. And the people, they are unruly beasts. They don't respond to kindness, only strength. In my experience, people respond better to kindness. Our rulers were kind and lenient. Where did it get us? Yesterday, blood flowed like water and a woman was burned to death at the Bone Stake lot. Trust? Pah. Leniency leads to corruption. What we need is someone who can keep the rabble in check. It wasn't kindness that killed those people. I guess I missed that this time, didn't I? Greetings, I'm sorry to inform you that you're officially banned from joining the watch. Governor's orders. Why, did you run out of leather caps? I can get my own. I would like to remind you that you're currently on probation until the murderer of Simon Kane, Isidore Barak, and several others is brought to justice. You're still considered a suspect. I hear about the house. What house? Your own, of course. I guess it is now. Okay. Well, authorities must have the key. Can I go inside, or is it going to tell me it's locked off? Because I would like to get a hold of that sooner rather than later.
Worst of all, a coward, as ever.
Oh, it's you.
I hate it.
Made you a prime suspect yesterday by mistake. Sorry, that was rash. You were too convincing a suspect, but I won't hear you complain. The error wasn't irrevocable. Cozy place to sleep last night thanks to you, but today I'd like to go to my own place. I need the key. Sorry about that. Yes, you were acquainted with our jail yesterday, but having seen the jails of other towns myself, I will repeat, I will not hear you complain. The food was hot and filling, the cot was dry, and even the rats were polite enough as far as I know. I will not apologize for doing my job. Commendable, public safety is clearly in good hands. Spare me the sarcasm. Let me get this straight. You're still a suspect, and you'll be a suspect until the murder is found and proven guilty. Okay, good thing smart people told you about that. Anything else I can help you with? My house is locked. You have the key. Locked by the committee that examined the crime scene. There may be evidence. It's in your best interest and that of the committee. And what did the committee find? Nothing of interest. We don't have any professional investigators in town. Is it so hard to understand? Although one Bachelor Dankovsky, who the Kanes invited from the capital, expressed an interest in their summary, I found it appropriate to share their findings with him, so you may inquire with him. I will. Now I need the key. You may have the key. That house is your property, but I have no legal grounds to prevent your access. Even though you'd love to, because you're a dick. Okay, I have the key to my home now. Sweet. Although we're going to continue proceeding onwards to Vlad and Capella first. Go chat with them. And then we can just... It's on the way to my house anyway, so... It's a tourniquet, though. Like, if it were a bandage, I would be ready to do it. But it's not a bandage, it's a tourniquet. I don't want tourniquets. I mean, they're nice and all, but it's just not what I need. If I had a bandage, I could stack it. Tourniquets will eat up more space in my inventory. That's part of my concern. Alright, I'm almost to Vlad's now. Let's go talk to Capella first. This is not the way to Capella. At least I recognized it before I got too far. Capella's the next one. Oop. Where is it? Yoink. Lots of people to talk to again. Start with you. Sent my little rats to get groceries this morning and they still haven't come back. I wonder if they think food will miraculously by itself. Are you out of food? Been living under a rock, darling. Prices are soaring. Salt costs twice as much today as it did yesterday. And where's the grain? Haven't seen wheat in a week. Really, what could happen next? There's still no train. People are worried. What if it never comes? Meat. If not for the Kanes and Sabrovs, he'd hang himself before he shared anything with the people. You're as naive as a child. Go where? It's a place they hang out waiting on trains. Better than that damn tower. Oh, I know the place. I feel like I might want that thimble, but I don't really want to... Yeah, I can trade you one immunity booster for it. Had 4 of them. And with the kids, dig a hole for us. What for? We need it. Hard work. Burying a cat. Then whom? 8th what? Guess shallow ones are allowed. I'll dig you a hole. So I'm kind of speeding through some of this because I have already done it once before, but... Okay, we're good. I don't think I've ever been up here before. Who are you?
I'm not crying.
Oh, Yulia.
My eyes are just watering.
I'm Yulia Lyurcheva. And who are you? Artemi Barak. How can I help you? You have incredible eyes. Who are you? Kane's had a rather unusual notion of how they wanted the town's routes planned. Town streets you're doing. We've had this conversation before. Why the hell did you make the town so awkward to navigate then? Sorry for saying this, but it's ridiculous. Okay. And that opens up Yulia. And anything else in the journal? Some meetings kids gather at the station. That's about it. Okay. I seriously had no idea that that was ever out there. I'd never actually bothered to go through that door because I just assumed it was decorative. Guess now I know better. And Capella will be up here.
A vagrant has bestowed her cruel grace upon the Saburos.
You are Artemi Barak. Greetings. You know my name? I can see. I haven't yet mastered the art, but I do see things. Sometimes it's a gift I inherited from my dear mother. Talking about clairvoyance or what? I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it, or I imagine a situation and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which drawer Father put papers in 2 years ago. Powerful gift if you're telling the truth. Not that powerful, not with me, not like my mother. She could see at will, although even with her it could be fickle. I only see rarely, and I don't control it at all. I'd like such a gift myself. Mother said it would pass. I'll either see by my own will or lose it entirely. Or you'll start seeing ghosts and unicorns. Your undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina Kana, Katrina Sabarava, perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism, but they are always soon astonished. Astonish me then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not, I'm a surgeon. Do you know what I see? Under your feet, the hard soil acts as though spring melt, each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemi Barak. I thought this must be about the murderers. But you are no murderer. What does it all mean? Asking me, I have no idea.
I feel a current in my veins. This must be the illumination Mother shined with.
Why have you come? Are you looking for my brother, perhaps? Or do you want to ask me something of my father? Do people often come to you as an in-between for Big Vlad? Yes, Father pays heed to what I ask of him. Tells me I'm the only person he loves. It's because I take after Mother. My condolences. Oh, our family's falling apart. Father and brother argue all the time, louder and crueler with each passing day. Brother is angry with me. Everything went awry after Mother's death. Why is your brother angry with you? Brother acts against Father's will. Your kin make up most of Father's workforce, but he doesn't treat them well. So brother argues with him, but Father hates to be challenged. He says he'll disinherit my brother. Making you the heiress, right? Wrong. Mother never wanted that, and Father honors her will. Still, does another family torn apart. Your brother, is he home? I think he's in the Broken Heart now, in the Earth District. Actually, he frequents the place ever since Mother died. I see. Okay, so that opens up Capella, and then we can go find young Vlad in the... or Vlad the Younger, or whatever you want to call him, in the Broken Heart. Okay, so, Jesus, I've got so much stuff on my map now. Talk to Vlad, go to my house, investigate the Broken Heart, selling a revolver, kids nest in the house where strange things happen, someone's waiting for me at the bridge square. And it is now 9 o'clock in the morning. At least I got plenty of time, right? Okay, Big Vlad is next. Or Fat Vlad, Boys Vlad, whatever you want to call him. Next one on my list. Nope. No one has new things to say, which is fine with me. Nope. I think I already picked it clean the first time I was in here. And these ones I don't think open. Nope.
Stupid. Oh, stupid. Oh, how stupid I was.
Stop running around, my boy. No need for you to leave. I won't chain you up, but believe me, out there you'll just make a mess. Where's my father? I need to see his body. Well, he might have been put in the ground already. Your people never linger with the rites of death. They bury the deceased immediately, like a seed, yes? And if you take too long, a seed won't sprout. Where do they bury my people these days? In the new cemetery? No such thing as your people anymore. Yours, ours, we're all just people. What's past is past, so we're all buried together. Your rites are still different, though. Your kind must be buried in the morning, yes? I need to go. Goodbye, boys. Listen, are you planning to avenge your father? Why, you ask? Cain is eager to condemn someone, Sabarov to execute. I, however, I'll make sure we find the right person. Yeah, the right one. Thank you for your hospitality, bulls, but I'll be on my way. And nothing else from you. Okay, so now I've added even more things to my map. Son's fate to avenge his father's death. First, I need to see the body. Broken heart. Father's funeral starts at dawn, and I doubt it will take all day. And something in Act 1. Funeral dawn. Okay. So I probably ought to go to the cemetery sooner rather than later as well. Might be on the other side. Okay, if I go across the river there, I can hit my house, and then after the house, I can go to the cemetery. Because they're going to try and bury him, but it's not really going to work, because the earth's just going to spit him back out. Oh, shoot. I've got to eat something here. Eat the pemmican. Let's go ahead and eat the meat. And I'll top off with an egg. And then we'll drink a bottle of water to get our thirst back down. And everything's fine. And I still have 3 eggs left, so... Is that one my house there? No. Need to keep going. Yulia, you did your job well. I can't ever get anywhere in this town without looking at a map like 4 times. That's the one I'm after. Swing right through here. Okay. Alright, I have immunity boosters. Matches, money, fishing hooks, and needles. Let's see. House hasn't been defiled, or has been defiled. I don't want to live in a place where his blood was spilled, but leaving empty-handed doesn't sound like a good idea either. So basically, take what you can from the house. Yep. Empty bottle, money, fish hooks, needles, and a bottle of blood. More money.
I do not fear death, and neither should you. Death, to a doctor, is but a partner in conversation, a constant witness of our work, even when we succeed. It is not old age, or what comes after it, that worries me. instead beset by the thought that I might fail to pass on my role. Make haste, son. I truly need you. Your loving father, Isidore Berg.
Okay, so I have a key to a secret factory building handy. I can't always sleep at other people's places after all. And if I touch this to read the note, I've found a spare key, but these key thefts are becoming concerning. Your equipment is far from cheap, is it not? It would serve no one if it gets stolen, and do keep in mind that if our small arrangement is uncovered, I too will have to bear the consequences. V.O. Vlad Olgimsky. Okay, now I could go in there, but I really don't want to because it's, you know, infected. The shit. What the hell? I don't... You know what? I think the first time I played this, I was in such a panic to get out of this house because it was infected that I just tore ass out of there and never went in there to investigate the other open door. Oof. Shit. Or this one, for that matter. Hi. Clara. Ooh, cloak. Good. Money. Parts. Jesus. I missed so much stuff my first time through here. Water bottle. Chalk. Needles. Money. Bandage. Shoot. Okay. Alright, I'm putting the empty bottles in there and taking out the Zork, because empty bottles are easy to replace. Zork is worth something. And another bandage. Okay. I like it.
Ugh. It's so cold, isn't it? Like, cold, cold.
Came to pay my last respects to your father. Don't force me out. Did you know him? I didn't. He was already dead when I arrived. Why did you come then? I want to understand him. Why? I talked to people a lot, and they said a lot of good things about your father. Talking to people is my greatest skill, you know? They open up and turn from puppets to actual living humans. Are you going to live here now? Not right now. I don't want to sleep where blood was spilled. And the Bachelor.
On my last legs.
Why are you here? Wrong question. Why are you here? Well, I come bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. You won't like it in there. Really? Why? The air inside is unhealthy somehow. It might irritate your tender skin. Is that so? Still, with your kind permission, I insist on examining the place. Even your unkind permission would do, but if you struggle to provide even that, I'll do fine without your consent at all. I hope I don't need to threaten you at gunpoint. Go ahead, then. Examine the place, and if you can explain what's going on here, be so kind as to tell me. And by the way, what is this strange mold, I guess? Is it mold? That thing your house is covered in. Do houses often get scabs around these parts? They're lentigenes? I've seen stranger things around here. Yeah, essentially, the infection has spread. Okay. Looking at my map now, I can head south to VO, and the workshop, and the cemetery. Hi. Have this item, this is for you. Huh, unexpected. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find any use for it? I don't really know what you need. I chose randomly. We don't know you very well yet. What do you want in exchange? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that there was an exchange. You give me something of yours and receive something of mine. All items are charged with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. They won't ask a lot, so if you share generosity and give more than is asked, the town will remember that. It's just a token, after all. A tradition. I know this tradition. You'll get to know us better, we'll get to know you better. Our town is like a family. You have returned, now please help us remember, accept, and maybe even love you. I'm saying it on behalf of everyone. Bearla Basagan, please relay my gratitude to them. So she gave me, what, a thimble, I think? Alright, so if I look at my journal here... Yet to seriously barter with anyone, not men, not women, not even teenagers or kids. Yeah, we know this. Did you have something I wanted? You have needles for 3. I could trade you another immunity booster for another needle. With this, I give you some of my hope. We have no doctor now. Who will help us? Who will treat our injuries or deliver children? You're a surgeon. You can do all that, so have some of our hope. And hope often leads to love. I share with you some of my grief because it's all that I have for now. I'm sorry, Basagan. Okay, there we go. Now we've traded with one person. Men, teenagers, or kids are still left for me to barter with. Well, here's children's. House is all sick. Must be shingles. Verachka had shingles last year. Mom thought it was the coughs, but then the doctor said it was just shingles. Rash shingles. Got it from a cat, that's what he said. Doctor was that. Grandfather Isidore, he's a good doctor. He gave Veroshka an ointment from herbs and ground stuff, and she got better in a week. Only we had to cut her hair. If you ever get sick, go to him. He'll cure you in a second. Thanks. Great advice. If I ever get sick, I'll go right to him. Why'd you get sad all of a sudden? Don't mind me. 'Cause he's dead, that's why. More kids to talk to. I want to trade with some of you, though. Who you gawking at? Do you know who he is? He's Whitebeard's son. His dad went crazy yesterday and hurt people. So now you want to stone him to death? He started it. It's a bit too many of you and only one of him, don't you think? He's the same as his father. Ask him. Ask him why his dad is called Whitebeard. Ask him. I'd rather ask you. It's because he's a drunk. He gets smashed and attacks people. He raised a hand against my mom last year. A son does not answer for his father's actions. Why do you get in our way? One way or another we'll get him. Go get his father if you want, but leave the kid alone. I won't tell you twice. My dad didn't hurt anyone yesterday. Tell them to get off me. Even if he did, it wasn't your fault. And I already did. Alright. I'm very much looking forward to getting to my factory where I can deposit all my extra stuff. Because I just don't need all the stuff I got. Am I still going the right way? No, I'm not. I'm gonna go this way. I got turned around again. I can get there straight through here. Almost. Near enough. How about you? For 10? Jesus. Well, I've got 9 needles. I'll give you 3 of them in a match. Great. With this item, I give you some of my luck, I guess. People say I have that in spades. Don't know if I believe it. Now, what shall you give me? Wit. That's what we all need now. So now I need to trade with men and kids. Hazelnuts for 2. I don't have any room for them, though, is the problem. Match for 2. I'll trade you one of those for a match. That'll work. Carried this thing for several days. It wasn't easy, of course. With this, I share with you my fear, my sorrow, and my anger. It was tough, but now it's become a little easier. Just a little. Thank you for easing my burden. Just have some of my warmth. Warmth is life. So I think now all I have left is kids, right? Yes. And I've got a lot of nuts and things that kids are supposed to like, so I just need to find some kids that want to trade. I found 2 groups of them so far, but they keep not really being good for it. Where are all the wee little childrens? Where are you all off to in such a friggin' hurry? See, every time I find them, they don't want to talk. Alright, anyway. Let's go talk to Vlad. Skinny Vlad. Less fat Vlad. Damn it. Come on, you. Sorry about that. Okay.
How heavy is it?
Your face seems vaguely familiar, but I'm positive we've never met before. What is your business? I'm the son of Isidore Barak. My name is Artemy. You have my condolences and my envy. Envy? Why? You were lucky to have a father like him. Indeed. Isidore respected you as a person, indulged your desire to walk your own path, and has never forced you to follow in his footsteps. Never tried to produce a carbon copy of himself. That bit about my own path, I'm afraid it's not so simple. When he sent you away, the kin were livid. They condemned Isidore for tearing you away from your roots, but he always said that this was the only way for you to come to truly love your people, through choice, not blind necessity. I see great love and wisdom in that. Seem to be well informed. My position in the family forces me to keep tabs on everything that happens in our sad little town. You don't seem too happy with that. Right you are. Familial obligation is a sore spot for me. I'd pay good money to never have to think about it again. I can relate. If we disregard the Kanes and Sabarovs, one could say my father controls this town as closely as he controls his fat purse. Sadly, he's content with the current state of affairs and sees no reason for things to change. His complacency will doom us all. Things are already most, but let's speak something else. Alright.
Our big city guest is a little too fast on the draw, isn't he?
Fancy a drink? I found a note and a key in Father's house signed VO. Were you the one who granted him access to a factory cellar? So you found it. I hope you had enough sense not to mention it to my father, also a VO who happens to own the factory, all its cellars, and all its workers. Whoa, you rebelled against your father? How'd it happen? My dear Artemy, I appreciate that you're a straightforward man, so I'll be honest with you. Your people, or rather what's left of them, that whole community called the kin, they all but belong to my father. To my father, the kin are a commodity. The workforce for the Bull Enterprise. Yes, and it's no laughing matter. Oh, I quite agree. Well, you should know that I don't condone my esteemed father's methods, and I will rule the Bull Enterprise one day. As an insightful and assiduous owner, I would like to create a more productive and efficient foundation for our industrial empire. Do you understand? Sure. I would like to revive the kin and its dignity. I'm fond of your traditions. They are unusual, almost miraculous. I don't believe in mysticism, but one has to accept the obvious facts. So I chose to give your father an opportunity to study some of them. So you're a philanthropist. No, I'm a selfish man, acting entirely in his own interest. Slave labor is inefficient for one. The kin are dying out under these unbearable work conditions. I don't want to be the owner of a ruined and broken, well, asset, robbed of any will to flourish, pardon my cynicism. I like you, lad. There we go. And so now we have the secret room below the factory's buildings. Let's go there now. It's the next stop on my tour through the town. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a save point in the factory. Yeah, there is. By the bed, down on the right, below the stairs. I think I might still need thread. I need something still for the pockets upgrade, I'm pretty sure. And I think I get to see Sticky while I'm here, too. Alright, we'll save real quick. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take out the money, I'm going to take out the cloth gloves and equip those. I'm going to leave the matches. Now let's see. I just don't need to take everything with me, you know?
I know the lines too. How
Yeah, okay.
else could I find my way around all the attics and the cell?
Yeah, I just need thread. If I can get thread, I can upgrade my pockets again, so I need to be on the lookout for that.
And those twisty yards.
And then what about the rest of these things? This one, I need to tinker. I need a... Oh, that's all I need, so I can tinker that one away right now. I hear you now. Speak, but waste no breath. I remember you, Tumbler Toy. I used to pretend you were alive when I was little. Now, he would have said this place is our true home. One can work here. Yes, home is where your work is. You can sleep here. I can store my things here, not like I can carry everything around. Good hideout. Door is a strong lock. Not many people know about this lair. You can perform operations here and, of course, make medicines without being disturbed by anyone. Live here, son. Live here and continue our work. This place is yours now. Here you can do anything. That's exactly what he would have said. The alembic works, golden hands. Now let's review what it's for. Remember Ulnars? Of course. Tincture made from herbs. Correct. Tinctures are the foundation of every treatment. This step has graced us with its wondrous herbs. Twire, the queen of plants. Swevery, ashen swish, white whip. Tell me what's so good about them. You can uncover the symptoms of a disease. They reveal the symptoms and improve immunity. How would you make a tincture? Combine two or different combinations will reveal different symptoms. However, all tinctures boost immunity. Unente, clear water and 2 different herbs. You can find both here. Look in the cabinet. Make a single Ulmar for a start. Alright. Oh, it's going to make me do the whole thing. In the cabinet. Herb. Whoa. Okay. Didn't realize I could do that. Now I know I can. Just one of each is fine. And a bottle of water. Okay. And crew knowledge, there we go. I guess you want me to make more? I certainly can. Zerk, 2 Yaz, and a Midrell. Mom has some sort of wicked disease. Can you give my little sister something to keep her safe? She's a frail one. It is indeed. Okay, so that one's... Give her one of the ones I got 2 of, because it boosts immunity. Good, now let's get down to curing people. What always comes first? Determine which layer hides the sickness. Correct again, but you're forgetting something else. Pain. Pain is our great ally. It reminds us we're still alive, drives us to action. However, when a patient is in unbearable pain, we cannot uncover which layer has come out of balance. Of course, need to keep pain in check. Better off without preparing Ulmars that relieve pain. That knowledge is taboo. Stick to morphine, you'll be fine. Any medicine is fine if it lets you avoid making cuts. I'll stick to morphine. So, give medicine? Oh wait, I need to get this stuff first, don't I? Morphine, and I may as well grab these 2. Okay, so here's the morphine. It's time for the most important part. Do you remember what a mete is? I do. Bones, nerves, and flesh has always struck me as strange. What about blood and internal organs? And why aren't bones the deepest layer? I told you time and again that triangular plot ruins imagination. I also told you that our ancestors perceived the world as a single whole and treasured its many links and connections. Respect the clarity of thought they possessed. Any disease always hides within one of the three, at first at least. How do the Ulmars and different herbs correspond to these layers? You can link them to colors. Let's say you're making an Ulmar from 2 herbs. One of the herbs decides. Already made them. Okay. Single symptom can be connected to several at once. I'll be observant. Okay, so here's the Madrell one. It's in the nerves. Definitive. Now you know. Layer the illness is holding on. It's time to administer antibiotics, of which there are 3 kinds as well. Shouldn't give too many at once. It's a big risk. I know. And I already picked it up, so it's going to be... Fixes blood, fixes nerves. See, that wasn't so hard. Soon you'll remember everything. You'll make a great healer. Healer I'll be proud of. I'm so sorry I won't be around to see it, Father. Okay. Which covers that pretty effectively. Now. Having done that, this is the one that I need the repair kit for, isn't it? Yes. And metal scraps can be used for that as well. So I'm going to put these away. And I'm going to put that one away. Because I think I need those and a chisel in the future. So I kind of want to hold on to those. I'm not going to use these while I'm out and about, so I want to leave them in here as well. Because those take up a lot of inventory space. The tinctures... I should probably consider carrying with me, but I kind of want to worry about it more later. I'm going to put these water bottles away. I can pick up more and just keep adding to them so I can craft a lot of them when I'm able to. Let's move some of these around a little bit so it's not quite so everywhere. Move that one over there and then move that one over here. Okay. That'll work. I think I'm happy with that for now. Let's look at my journal here. So this one is, don't believe Stock truly takes me for a patricide. He can't be that stupid. He could. Also resistant to diseases. Yep, we know about that. Okay, and then under Menku knowledge, I can cure people with tinctures and store-bought medicine. 3 types are used to heal people: tinctures, painkillers, and antibiotics. Tinctures hurt patients, so we need to give them painkiller. Knowing the precise strain of the disease, I can give the patient the antibiotic. Lowers the level of infection. Made tinctures of all 3 colors, time for diagnostics. Morphine can relieve a patient's pain. Mixture of water and herbs, brewed from various herbs. Clean water from barrels or fountains. I can boost someone's immunity with tinctures and store-bought pills. Okay. I'll go chat with Sticky.
A long neck and a fat body and hooves for feet. So it's an albino. And people say it wasn't the Earth that made it.
I didn't touch anything. Ah, an old friend of mine, I see. Well, I'm not leaving. You got that? I got it. Are you catching rats or something? Why are you yelling at me? Old man and I, we used to do a lot of stuff here. I even figured out how to crystallize blue salt. Made extracts myself. Think I was just helping him? I know a lot of stuff. What's that thing on the table then? Did you make it all by yourself? No need to be nasty. Well, if you're the nice one here, go ahead and kindly tell me how you got in. Easy. Someone needs to work the machine after all, while the old man walks the steps. I volunteered. Our kind doesn't need keys. What is this machine anyway? It's a mixer. Used to make medicine here, like tinctures, I think he called it. Extracts from all kinds of gross stuff. You really do know how it works. For some reason, neither of them works. Can you fix them? And I'll do anything. Just don't make me go. I just fixed it, didn't you notice?
This joint won't break. It's made of metal.
Hello? Anyone in there? Can you hear me? For a moment you just stood there, feeling bad maybe? The air's thick here in September. Breathe in too deep and you'll pass out. I was just remembering Father. So does it work now? The alembic? It does. What about the big one? I don't know yet. Would you let me look for scrap metal? What do you need to fix it? I need a special toolkit. Oh, you can find toolkits in shops, but rarely. It's doable, but I don't think anyone's selling one now, but if I see one, I'll let you know. Well, I haven't seen a single toolkit anywhere over these past few days, so if you find one, let me know. Because Sticky's awesome. Second contraption needs serious repair, requires a toolkit. Father's contraption is out of order. Need a chunk of metal scrap and a good spring. I already did that. So we're all set. I don't think there's anything else I need to do in here at this time. What's this one? This is to repair stuff, that's right. Alright, well, there's a lot of stuff there I don't want to repeat, so we're just going to save the game real quick. And now we will head up. Sorry about your loss. Still think bright thoughts. Earth takes her due, but gives in kind. Have you remembered me? Do you remember our connection? Dance with all your energy, huh? I needed to make Earth split open, to lay your father to rest. Bayarla, let Mother Bodo caress your step. I'm all yours, Kirkin. What is your name? So you don't remember at all. You know, I don't believe you. I feel like that. Nope, I honestly don't. This is what you told me once. I often dream of salt, either its taste or color or whole salt pits, or holding some in my pinched fingers. Do you believe me now? Wait, it can't be. Ene shi yun kun yishebshe. I don't know. But you're not heartless, however cruel. I won't leave you. I hold no grudge against you. Just mind this. When you finally remember, when you realize why you need me, do not hold a grudge either. Promise? I'm not the type to hold grudges. Don't send me away. We are bound, you and I. I am yours. Remember that at least. Alright, I'll remember. Okay. Graveyard time! Oh, hi. You're bringing my bowl back. Brought your bowl, cleaned it up too. We Katong never swindle one another. Yamar Berke, good job. Hope it does talk one day, so you say it'll warn me of danger? It will, Nu Kern. You believed me, and for that you'll be rewarded. Mother Bodho and Sok be my witness. Bayarla Keala. Thank you, I'll call it Lucky Find. Hua Bua Yamar Berk. You're a surly one, aren't you? Okay. Look at my map here. Okay, graveyard first. We'll worry about stock when I come back. How's my hunger doing? Not too bad. I think I'm going to eat some eggs, though, just to bring it down so I don't have to worry about it till later. Yeah, we'll do all three of them. Okay, cleared up lots of space in my inventory. I'm fed. We're doing pretty decently. To the graveyard. What time is it? 12:15. Half the day left to go. At least until midnight. I actually wound up playing the board game of this with some buddies about a week ago, which was nice. Not a week ago. It was earlier this week. When was it? Wednesday? Tuesday. Come on, I hear him. There it is. I need to be gathering a lot of those herbs. There it is. Cemetery, you're always welcome here.
Light feet and heavy heart, huh? It should be the other way around.
You know why the Earth won't take him? Who? Your father. Earth expels him like a foreign body. See that girl Grace, the caretaker? She's getting desperate. I think she'd take his place in the grave if she could. What, this girl's the caretaker? Uh-huh. So she's the one I need to speak to.
Sometimes I imagine that everything is imagination.
A sad pup there was laying, and a kitten dismaying, and just a couple of pitiless creatures. I don't remember the rest, do you? Yeah, you're singing it wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. I'm singing it right. Why are you so sad? It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace, even after death. Whose sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Burak? I've heard it's because he was a surgeon that he cut the... what? I tried to bury him twice already, but the earth won't take him. It pushes the body upwards. That means he's got something left undone in the world. Owes a debt. He was a man of obligation. What debt? I don't know. It's just he carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. There are people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him as the old rite demands, but it's horrible. Alright, stay here. No need to follow me. Because I'm the unfinished business, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we've added Grace to my list. And I hear it. Somewhere. Where is it? Right there in front of me. And there we go. Ah, an Aspity. We shall speak later. We have much to talk about, not here. Greetings, Akehen. How fares your kind? Who might you be? Mind me not. Your Katang, your people are over there burying your father. Very well. Yeah, we'll talk to her in a minute. Emshen, brave man, strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshen? Vite Karan, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have too. Beara, thank you. Why is my father still unburied? Vite Karan, Ubshe is at the threshold. The loss is great. I need to speak to say the words correct. Observe the right. Come to pay last respect to my father. Who do I see this sight? Kodho Karab. Burak Senger carried a great burden, owed a great debt. Who is to take his duty upon himself? For the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. A bow for you, Emshen, the first blood yours. Bekara Emshen is a man, a brave man. Here stands Saba, Saba Uspte. You have accepted his duty, now come into the inheritance. Saba will show you the way. Beartai Kain, thank you. Okay, so I've accepted father's duty, whatever it was, but what does it entail? Body was interred as per the rite. Some things aren't bound to happen. You're a brave man, Emshen, a true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The Katang, the kin, shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you, Kate. Kate means sister elder. Is that what you mean to call me? Biarla, thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways. Yes. We shall bear your burden together, Emshen. Your father helped me, I helped him. I shall help you too. In you I see him. I always act first and think later. Ken got the scars to prove it. Your father was a wise man, but he wasted not his time on doubting. He acted instead of brooding. That's why his works were great and many. He who lives cautiously, pacing circles in his own head, spares himself, but wastes those he loves, and those who love him. I did the right thing. This is what my heart tells me. Follow me, Emshen. You are now to come into your legacy. Okay. I am sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. What do you mean we have not the time? I've got all the time in the world. Pardon me, what? Here, I'm giving you his udhar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. You're right, that's why he summoned me to the town. I'm giving you his udkar. It's yours now, as are the things inside. Now the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy but not come into it. What do you mean by that? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. What else then? His fate, his place, in the kin, in our hearts, and in our follies. I see. There is now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick, tell truth from lies? Who will? Kara, who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? The wise say it, yes. I knew I would come down to moral. I don't care about any of that. You are wrong. Look at the items I'm giving you. Open the Udkar and touch those items. Is it in my inventory, or did she just... Yeah, I think I just pulled it out. Oh, nice. I didn't even notice that. The Udkar itself gives me more inventory space. Okay, list. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya, and Unfamiliar Step Sigil. And a bunch of herbs. Oop. And thoughts. Saba, also called Aspity, preserved father's inheritance for me. Woman gave me bizarre items. What do they mean? List of patients, maybe? And unfamiliar name. There is a familiar name on father's list.
Make connections. Mend everything your father has torn, even if he was right to tear it.
Do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Swevery, various kinds of twire, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a Menku, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are, even if you say you need not this knowledge, Hemshen. And what about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master. May he choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore listed them. I know some of these children already. Which ones? Grace takes care of the cemetery. Did pay much attention to these children. Spent most of his final days with them. They followed him like calves that trail after a cow or oxen pulled by a yoke. How about the sigil here? This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Bekara, this one is Uduruk. Tough to parse. Means something like a big body or a special body. A body that contains a lot. But I'm not sure. It may just be a sigil. Be'ala Sabah, I have now come into my legacy. In this place, you must come into your legacy through action, not mere words. By showing you understand the contents of the vessel. Follow your father's trails, learn who he was. Find yourself a fate. A fate, like a good wife, Emshen. Your wife. Choose to walk my own sounds good, but...
No.
God, more.
The kin will tell him nothing. We're wary of outsiders.
Follow his trails, Emshen, then you will know what kind of man he was and what kind of man you are to become. Let me start with you. What can you tell me about him? Your father was a Menku. He was respected for it. He was respected because he was a doctor. More than that. Fine, and also because he was a just and dutiful man. He knew the lines. Just a philosophy, like the Tao or Feminology. Feminology? Never mind. What's a Tao? Never mind. What are the lines in your interpretation? Lines represent the path between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries the inevitable retribution for evil deeds. Family ties, the way children reflect their parents, those are lines too. Everything is connected to everything else in some way, Saba, hence me pointing out that this is a useless... Father used to say lines refer to anatomy. That as well. He knew how a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney links to an herb, so he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body, but bring no harm. Yes, he did indeed know all of that. Now hear me well, Emshen, for my next words are crucial. The first couple of days will be hardest for you. You will find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow, others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. I've taken your words to heart, Kite. Douse your eyes. What are you planning to do? Where will you start? Look closer at the kids. Why'd he gather them? Who is this eighth? Suspicious. Hence me saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to do. All you Baraks are alike, men of action. I have told you all I know, Emshen. Be on your way now. Farewell, Sabah, and thank you. Be'arla, may your kind fatten. Fatten. Okay, lots of people popped up on the list there. And lots more thoughts. Another bunch. There's the list again. I want to come into Father. Hello, Don. Nice to see you could make it. Truly come into Father's legacy, need to follow his footsteps, so that means... Took my inheritance, haven't come into it. Yeah, okay. We're good. That was lengthy. Aspity has a lot to say when you meet her the first time. Is there anybody around here? No. And it's now, what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Yes. 2:02. Second time in a row that I forgot there's a stream. No worries. We're still early in. I mean, I'm replaying it because I got stuck in my first playthrough, so... Don't I still need to trade with a kid? Yeah. Sometimes there's kids down here. Nope. Okay. Head back to the factory, drop off the herbs and stuff that I don't need to have in my inventory. Where do I want to go after that? Oh, I need to start visiting with all the kids, don't I? Which means... Shoot, I should have gone to the cemetery first. Okay, it's fine. We'll hit up the factory first, then I'll loop back around to Grace. Still got plenty of water, too, so maybe I'll run to Grace. At least I didn't totally miss it this time. Yeah, better late than never, right? You're the only one who's left comments so far. Seen a few people pop in and out, but welcome, welcome. And let's drop you off there and you off there. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, and I think it's all of them, right? Nope, that one too. That one I don't already have one of. So brown, ashen, swevery, blood, and black. And oh thank goodness, I have inventory space again. That's very exciting. Yeah, okay. And we can talk to you.
Half a man, half a boy.
Such you're carrying. Tools? Forget it, but tell me, what business did you have with my father? Well, we actually went to his place a lot. He used to teach us things. So you used to go to his place together, all of you? Look at this list of names. Sometimes we'd all go together, sometimes just 2 or 3, or alone. A lot of stuff happened. Why do you care, though? It's not like we were bothering him. He invited us. So we were his friends. Did he have enemies? Nope. Think, okay? You know what? Ask Capella. She's the oldest of all of us, and she's the best at explaining things. And a good person, too. Williamski's daughter, huh? Why her? She's like a big sister to us all. She created the Union. Very well, I'll go talk to her. I already know about the Union. Okay. Capella's the leader of towns, kids, and now I don't think I have to go there anymore, so that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna go chat with Ruben. Or at least try, maybe keep him alive this time. Then I can hit up Capella, and then I can keep going through these other things. I do have 3,000, so I think maybe I will also buy that revolver. If nothing else, I can use it as funds later. Plus, it's right here. It's expensive, but if I have to sell it for food later, I can. And if I'm careful and a little more diligent about getting medicines and the like, then I might be able to make up what I lost last time. Okay. Thank you for the gun. Now we'll go to Ruben's place. Yeah, I definitely got my hands on a lot more stuff in this playthrough, which, big fan. I actually also ought to look for, let's see, pharmacy, grocery. Okay, perfect. There's a clothing shop just north of where Ruben lives, which means I can use that to... Yeah, that's him right there, isn't it? I might be able to buy thread and then immediately upgrade my pockets, which would be awesome. I mean, it's either that or I have to just hope that I find someone who can trade me thread. I found lots of needles, lots of soap, couple of thimbles, but I haven't really found anyone trading away thread, and I don't know that I'd have the items to really get it from them anyway. Ruben, I think he's upstairs. Mm-hmm.
Chain of rope to your ankle, if you wish to see the bottom.
Why'd you come? Finally thought of some good excuse? I'll be damned, you shaved your head. Trying to become a monk or a soldier? Yesterday I was told you'd killed your father. And you immediately believed it. It's not far from the truth, Barack. You knew all this time I'm not a murderer. You just meant it as, what, some metaphor? I called you a friend. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril, and you were too busy elsewhere. He believed, truly believed, that your arrival would put an end to his troubles, and as always, he was right. Take a breath, calm down, and explain. What peril? What do you know? No, he wouldn't tell me. Suggested we wait for you to arrive, but you were in no hurry, were you? His first letter was sent in May. I only got a single letter, 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Laura said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles, but I haven't. Her father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Barack. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. Laura's right. You are stupid. Shut up. Your father's inheritance is his work, Barack. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere, then. Learn whatever it is you'll learn there. Here you have no place, and if the kin tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. You're out of your depth here. I'm not going anywhere. You should listen to Gravel. You're acting stupid.
Who knocks on your door at night? Who screams down your chimney? A white? No, just the wind.
So here we are again. I managed to calm down Stock. He was wrong about you. Or he was not entirely right, at least. What got into him? Should let him speak for himself. I already did. If you ask me, the man's losing his marbles. Were you already offered your father's inheritance, Cub? Refuse it, I beg you. Do not follow his path. You're too late. I've already accepted what I must do. All in all, this is a quiet town. Not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. I'm sure he had his reasons. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else could. The kin revered him, but even that did us more harm than good in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire. Dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. It's terrible, but I'd make the same call in his shoes. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were almost no survivors. But the town lived on. I suppose that is true, but Cub, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isidore, we will never rest. We will never know peace. There's no rest for the wicked. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed, and there ain't nothing in this world for free. I know I can't slow down, I can't hold back, oh you know I wish I could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked, till we close our eyes for good. Love that song. Anyway, what was I doing next? Ruben is an idiot. 5 years ago, soon after I left the town, an outbreak of horrible disease happened here. Father destroyed it, together with the carriers. Okay, map. Talk to Capella. Hit up the kid's place. Someone's waiting for me, and don't forget to go buy the thread. Don't have a lockpick. Is this the way out? No, it's this one, right here. Straight in front of the stairs. Start with you. Men to the governor? About the patrols, I mean? Pay is good, but too good, actually. Suspicious. What's going on with that? Not my kind of work. I'm too impatient. All strong men who aren't cowards should report to the town hall, it went. They might even announce an emergency situation. I wonder why. A revolt of the factory, maybe? It's not working. Hear the silence? Because they haven't caught the murderer yet. Perhaps they need people for a raid. Nope. My wife was killed. I did this. Why? Or Mr. Reed share. What could you have done? Son is on, live on for the children. I had that exact same conversation already. Ooh, you have pemmican. Pemmican for 6. Yeah, I'll try to bandage for pemmican. I have 3 of them. And I barely used them. Well, I should remember to save those for if/when I get infected. Okay. Still. Don't feel too bad about having it. You there. Please tell me you have thread for 72. Nice and cheap. I like it. Jeez, those aren't cheap though. 750 a piece. Alright, thread's all I cared about. Thanks very much. Now, when I make my way back to my hideout, I can upgrade my inventory and get pockets. Which, if I remember correctly, adds like another 4 slots on both of these. So I will have quite the upgraded inventory. Which will be really handy. Alright, where was I? Right, I need to go across the river. And I'm still looking for childrens. Wee little kiddos I can trade with. Ah, there's one! And Clara, standing on the corner. You there, boy! Artea's in the termitary, isn't she? Why is it locked? Will they open it soon? I don't know. I think they will. Okay, so I can trade with you. Marbles are 3. Thimbles are 4. I'll just trade you marbles for a needle. What you giving me with this thing? Well, a little joy, I suppose. Alright, I'll give you, what would you like? Some rest. There we go.
Ugh. It's so cold, isn't it? Like, cold, cold.
Are you sad? I am. I just wanted you to know I sympathize. I've never had parents. I've never had anyone. So I know how terribly awful it must feel right now. What do you want from me? I'm sorry, I said mean things to you. That's why you think I'm evil, isn't it? But it was the truth. It's fine, I don't hold a grudge. I just wanted you to know that the girl at the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment, and I think it strains her a great deal. She is? They're speaking, and I think it's killing her. Could you tell her to stop, please? I think she might listen to you. I feel sorry for her, do you understand? Right this moment, you say. Right this moment. And he's responding? How won't you believe I'm a good person, Barack? Open your eyes, I speak the truth. Remember, I'm always speaking the truth. Fine, I'll take a look, but if it turns out you lied to me, which she didn't, but we'll do that in a bit. Still working my way through this. It's a lot of stuff going on. Oh god, Sabarov as well. Jeez, I have so many freaking places I'm supposed to go today. 15:26. It's like 3:30. Okay, so talk to Capella first, then I'll probably loop all the way up and talk to Sabarov at the city hall. Then I can loop down and around, and if I need to, I can use a fingernail to get myself back to the factory area and go chat with Grace. I have 5 of them, so it's not super critical. Don't run at all. I probably could. I don't run as much as I can. Conserves water, and I'm not sure if running increases the rate at which your hunger builds. That'd be worth noting.
What?
I want to ask you something. Wrote this note, take a look. Why are the names listed together? Yours is on here too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion. Why are you frowning? Is it something bad? Well, no. About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together, sometimes or in 2s or 3s. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but nothing special. I think it was more about passing down something of great importance. Can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. We kids have our own town within the town, a separate one, and we govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not some game. You wouldn't understand anyway. Go on, please. I'll do my best. Your father was shrewd. He can see beneath crude earth, petty lies, and hard truths, Khan used to say. Khan didn't like him much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed we were the ones who would remake this town, rebuild and conduct it from the future. Conduct it? Do you mean govern or what? No, a town is like music. You must play, writing the composition as you go, all while minding the harmony. Are you a musical person? I am. Well, I love it, at least. That's what he was preparing us for, changing the town. I can see it now. He taught us, each of us, something important. Perhaps he gave a piece of himself to us. Yes, that must be what he did. Oh, Dad, I shall not wholly vanish, no. Always the sly fox. Okay, so there's that taken care of. Believe children is listed the key. Guess I should keep an eye on them in the future. Cons of the polyhedron. Tay is in the termitary. Grace is talking to my father. Bartered with most elements of the town. Now they'll accept me back as their own. Sabaraz's in the town hall. He's in charge of father's case. Okay. I guess I'm also kind of used to the original Pathologic still, so most of the time I only run when I'm being chased. Okay. Oop. I'll take that. I ran constantly, and when first built up, I just drank from the barrels and fountains, very rarely from bottles, till I barely could get everything done in time, but most of it. Let's see. Well, and not all of them need to be done on the particular day, either. Some of them do, but not all of them. It's only 4 in the afternoon, too. I still have, like, what, 10 hours? Some of that would have to be done at night, which obviously is not ideal, but still doable. Alright, Sabarov. I don't like you. You are not a nice person. No? Is this not where I need to be? Huh. Okay. I guess I've already done whatever I needed to do here. I know I talked to him earlier, but... Alright. That was kind of a waste, wasn't it? Well, okay, let's see. Here's another idea then. We'll swing down this way, we'll hang a right, we'll go over into the other district, and we'll just loop around. We'll hit the polyhedron area, we'll hit the stone square, and then we'll hit the kids from the other side, and then I can loop down to the graveyard from there. So we'll sort of swing through here, and then down here to get to the graveyard. Oh, and I need to check out Taya as well at the termitary. Okay, that'll work. into the marrow, where no one cares. In terms of the Udurg, I think you have to find all the clues you can about it as soon as possible. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I ever really found that many of them in the first playthrough I did of this game anyway, to be honest. I had a hard time sort of discovering more about the Udurg. I probably should have visited Aspity more. Some of them you don't get from quests marked on your map. Well, that might also explain why I didn't find as much. The body that contains a world. Okay. Alright, I want to speed this up a little bit. This road in particular is a long walk away. Okay, so the people that are waiting for me are over here. Now, lend me your eyes and ears. We trust you, so we'll let you in on the game. Ah, whoa, sounds important. Very much so. We've never ever allowed an adult into the great game. It's forbidden. You'll be the first. Or rather the second. Believe me, we wouldn't invite you if not for the first one. What first one? The one. The one everyone's after. The person who's, well, the old man. I mean, your father? I mean, you know. Have you, like, seen them? We've seen whatever they've left in our game. That's enough. What game? Yeah, I know this. Okay. Where'd you find those items? Do you respect the rules? Follow them. Thanks for waiting. Alright, let's play. Okay. Ugh. They're really making me work for this. Alright. But, I mean, the stashes are still useful, so... Here to speak to Khan. Wanted to meet him. We'd know if he wanted to see you. Know why you're all grown up? Because you forgot how to lie. Got me there. Okay. Khan barely leaves the building. Across the river. I can't reach him. Alright, so now I'm going to take basically a long trek back north. Now. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of running after all. How's my hunger doing? Yee, hunger is starting to build. I'm going to have to find a grocery before too long. Is there one on the way? Yes, okay. So, that's what he looks like. Behold, folks. So here's what we want to know. Don't let yourself think we'd let you get on the game just because you're pretty. No one's happy that we had to do it. Got it? No one knows you yet, and if you spill the beans to any grown-up, you'll mess it all up. I got it. I'm cooking the uptake. Just telling you because you wanted to know more about me. Look in the gut in the boulders next to a threshing machine. See ya. So there are 3 children's stashes already on the map. Where is the... Oh, damn it. I need to go up between the buildings and then out to the street. Okay. Ooh, there's some good stuff. Apple, and I can eat the apple. Doesn't help a lot, but it helps. Certainly enough to tide me over. Okay, we're gonna run now and... Oh boy, it is a long way to get to the point at the top there. The Cape. Dream mistresses sleep here, it says. Basically just head straight that way, all the way to the end. Tread lighter, will you, or you'll wake up the mistresses. Victoria would be fine, but what if you disturb Nina? I'm here about the caches. Yeah, we know. Sleepyhead told us you were in. Here's one cache. We found odd things inside. Play well, will you? Don't let us down. I'll do my very best. We sometimes get together in the Nutshell. It's like a place. We go there in the evening, in the morning, even at noon. All in all, we come and go as we please. If you get a lead, go to the Nutshell, will you? You'll find someone there. See you, kiddos. Jeez, they are giving me a lot of stash information, aren't they? Could probably start marking them down if I have to. I don't think I have to find... all of the stashes today. But I want to start with this one because it's so far out of the way of everything else. I think it's down here. I remember this one from the Marble Nest or something. Right there. Okay, well I have a revolver now, so bullets for the revolver would be nice. What are you doing? Put the... Thank you. Take the fingernail. I will leave you 2 fishhooks. Won't take everything. Okay. Take the stuff that's useful and leave the things I don't necessarily need. I mean, theoretically, they should still be there. I can always go back and find them later. I just need to remember approximately where it is. So if I have to, I can always go back. Okay, I gotta let my stamina build back up again. Equip your... Oh, yeah, you're right. That would be a smart thing to do. That way I'm not taking up inventory space. I did the same thing earlier with my knife, where I'm like wandering around trying to rearrange everything, and then as I started leaving, I was like, I should have equipped one of those. That way it wouldn't be there. Because I have brains in all of the wrong places. Alright, what time is it? Almost 6 o'clock in the evening. Alright, so at this point, I really need to start working on actually getting to the last 2. That's the best way for me to do this going to be. I have a lot of fingernails, so I'm kind of thinking I might use some. Why don't we go down here? Yeah. Something else just appeared on my map? I don't know what. Oh. Station. Okay. Stash is update each day, I think. I think the inventory in them might, but I don't think the location changes, because I've found stashes before without them being on my map. Someone pointed them out to me in one of my in the earlier playthrough that I did, so I don't need to check all of them every day. If I'm in the area, it's probably worth it to visit, but... save me time to do that? I think it would. Okay. Not sure how much time, but some. Locations are the same, yes. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Where do I want to go? See, I'm thinking of either traveling to here or else to here. I think I'll start here, head down to the Termitary, then south to Grace, and then if I still have time and whatnot, we'll head over here to see the kids at the station. Okay. Are correct, it's not required to check everything today, but whenever you can, you should check them. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's plenty of items and helpful things that I'm sure I missed because I didn't check them as much as I should have on my last playthrough. Medicines and lots of trade goods, which could have helped me survive before. Do I have empty bottles? Guess I must. Plenty of them. Okay. Termitary's straight ahead there, isn't it? Yeah, these are the people I need to talk to. I need to talk to Taya Taichik. Do you know her? If you want to bother someone, go do it at the pub, or are you looking for trouble? Maybe we can strike a deal? 100 coins right now? Go ahead and offer them to Fat Vlad. As for me, I like to keep my head attached to my shoulders. Thank you very much. Fat Vlad, huh? There's a thought. Yeah, so I could maybe go talk to him about that, but he won't let me in either. And I don't have to do that right now either. Grace's, I'm pretty sure, is time sensitive. I need to go do that one, but the rest of them aren't, like, immediately critical. Mother Bodo, caress your step, Yargachin. Have some coin. We've collected it. There's a lot. Tell them to let us into the war, and we're scared. Why do you want to get in there? It's foul, cramped, suffocating, too high, too concrete, but safe. Hide it from the mob? I speak of it, evil is coming, you know it too. Inside lives Taya, Overseer Taichik's daughter. She can protect us from any evil, no harm will befall the place while Mother Superior lives. I too would like to see her. Alright, give it to me, I'll try. Okay, yeah, Grace is the next one I need to hit up, and I'm definitely feeling like I'm starting to run out of time here. It's 19:15, so we're going to start running a little bit. Ah, shoot, I didn't hit a grocery. And now my hunger is starting to build a bit. It's alright, though. I'll do what I need to do with Grace, then I'll go find a grocer. Murky!
To stitch my belly back together.
Why'd you come here? I don't need you. Nobody here needs you. We're not friends with her anymore anyway. With whom? Grace. Why? She's killing herself. Grace is. She doesn't care. Killing herself? She talks to the dead for real, touches them with her head, but it kills the living. I'm telling her that's not how it's done, but she won't listen. How is it done? There is another way I can show you. Come on, just walk with smaller steps. Wait, I gotta check on Grace first. This is where I think Murky takes me out into the grasslands a bit.
Souls of a feather flock together.
You aren't allowed to be here now. Is it true you spoke my father to today? Someone saw you. Grace, to call you right? Look at me. Alright, fine, it's true. The dead need to be spoken with, otherwise they're in too much pain. Do they answer? Sometimes. When they do, I feel pain too. A girl told me it kills you slowly. Is that true? Clara, right? But she praised me, said I'm doing the right thing by consoling the dead. She's a very kind girl, though there are those who hate her for some reason. Does it kill you or does it not? It hurts me. Clara said I only have enough strength for 3 or 4 more conversations. After that, I may die. What did my father say to you? He said that it hurts, that he never expected it, that it was strange, as if a friend had killed him. He's very sad he didn't get to see you. But he also said nothing would have changed, even if you had gotten here on time. Friend, huh? Interesting. I need rest. Can you come back later, please? I don't feel so well right now. Of course. Goodbye. So I'm not going to kill her for that. Okay. Father's dead. Won't waste a good girl's life to touch his ghost. Talking to Murky. Okay.
What do you have there?
Okay. Carry on my back. Hop on.
And they lived happily.
Here, I guess. Here. Alright, go ahead, show me. Listen to Swevery grow. Swevery? We need Swevery and Twire, a blade of each kind. It's pretty. What was it, Murky? Look at me. Are you messing with me? It is, but I'm not sure what you want me to do. Now, you go pick grass. Which plants? I just told you. Swevery and 3 kinds of Twire. Pretty blades. Don't you know which grass is magic? Alright. I can hear the damn things everywhere, but it's... Come on. Okay, there's 1. 2. 3. 4. Okay, now at least it's quiet. There.
How many crusts?
These the right blades, magic enough.
I've got
So what do we do now? Go ahead then, talk to him. How? I thought you wanted to teach me. What am I supposed to teach? You just need to want it really hard. Close your eyes tight too, it'll happen. So it's all just daydreaming? I did not lie. I did not. I don't need you. Nuh-uh, not at all. It's my own fault for taking kids so seriously. What is there about you to love? I don't want to. I'm not imposing myself on you. Okay. Poor orphan took the rustling of herbs for the voices of the dead. Yep. Collected the herbs. Talked to the dead Murky's way, which we've done. So now, I need to head back to, Jesus, my lair. Oh boy, okay. Am I headed the right direction? Kind of. Man, Murky takes me a long way out. And yet you should take them seriously. Yeah, you really should. You really, really should. Maybe a key, actually. Look at my map here. Okay, is there pharmacy, shady shop, clothes, pharmacy. There's actually a grocery on the way there. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because I still want to go talk to the kids in the nutshell. So I'll deposit my herbs, save real quick, head to the grocery that's on the way there, talk to the kids, and then I can swing up to Vlad and see if I can finish that one off too. How's my exhaustion doing? Exhaustion is starting to build a bit, but I could always, I think, rest at Vlad's, so I don't really need to worry too much about that. Okay, put that away, put those away, put those away, put the Swevery away. Oh wait, I have pemmican. That's what I get for not paying attention. Pemmican! Use. Yeah, pemmican's not great, but it works. And I have coffee beans too, so if I need to do that to fight off the exhaustion while I'm doing everything else, it is an option. Okay, and I do still want to hit up that grocery, but we'll... Yeah, it's like right there too. Time? 8 o'clock. Okay. Not too long now left until nightfall. Alright, let's speed this up. You're on the other side of the station. Need to find another water barrel or just drink some of the... You know, I'd probably just drink some of the water bottles I've got on me in a minute. It's early enough that it's not that critical, and I just find another place to replenish them anyway, so... it's a little further down than I thought it was. Well. Now it's 9 o'clock. Spent an hour picking my way down here. Okay, kids in the nutshell. White, yellow, red, blue, green. What are you kids doing? Train summoning. Is it working? There's too few of us, not enough power. Do y'all call it once or take turns? Why do you ask, Uncle Hunchback? And you're so huge, like a giant. I sure am. Eat healthy and you'll be just as big. Actually, you are really big. Maybe you can help. Do you know how to train summon? Depends on the train. Look, first you have to wish really, really hard for it to come. Can you do that? Definitely. Next you have to give it a name. It needs to be an adjective so that it'll be adjacent. Got it? Inevitable. Last, find the dead end of a railroad, the southernmost one that goes into the steppe and curves a bit. Stand there and think real hard about how it needs to come soon and call it by the name you held in your mind. Will you? Fine. If I don't have to say it out loud, at least I won't look stupid. Which would be way the hell down there. 2 weeks late and I'm waiting for a wonderful parcel. Yeah, food would be a nice delivery too. Racing train. Faster, fastest train. Speedy, lightning quick. Immediate. I guess I'm choosing the wrong names. These names seem fine. Okay, we're done with them. The map hasn't really added anything. Okay, I can go hit up the grocery over that way, right? Yes, up the stairs and right there, and then I can go to Vlad's after that. Hunger's already building up again. And probably once I've spoken with Vlad, I might rest in his house just to get it to midnight so that I can go and check out the play, the mime performance. Okay, what can I get from you? Bread. I want the bread. If I could get the fish too, that would be ideal. Go to Nutshell 2. Oh, that's the house of the kids, isn't it? Yeah. I'll tell you my coffee. I never really like to use it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna eat the bread. Awesome. And let's drink some water, because I need to get that down. Perfect. Okay, let's hit the Nutshell then first, because it's not that far from here. Look at my map here. Let's see. Man, it'll be faster if I just actually go back out the way I came in here. If I cut down south and go up the other set of stairs, it'll put me right there. Time 21:29. Okay, so I've got 3.5 hours. 2.5 hours? 2.5 hours. Bedrell Plus is the... Oh, used a lot of coffee, but lemons are better, and Bedrell Plus is the best.
What?
Out, now. Who are you? One more word from you and everything will break. I told you to get lost. Are you stupid? No, I hear you loud and clear. Yeah, they don't like me being here.
What?
You've interrupted a difficult conversation. I think you should leave. Perhaps I can help. I understand there are things you want to know. You think we might tell you if you ask right, but we won't. Not now. You're an interloper. Fine, I'm leaving then. Yep, that's about all there is to that. Stock and Maria Cana.
I had a sister once. I recall a girl as little as me when I was little myself.
So why did you interrupt our argument? What argument? There used to be two mistresses, right? Nina and Victoria. One burned, the other soothed. Nina died, so Katerina replaced her. Then Victoria died, and Katerina was torn apart. Now there are no more mistresses. The town is unprotected. Do you follow? Not really. QED, it's none of your concern, Barak, so you bumped into us accidentally, whatever. But why couldn't you keep your big mouth shut? Don't you understand that words have power? You utter a word because you're bored, and the whole future changes. It changes constantly. Listen carefully, Barak. Look at me. I will make it so that you can only talk to people when it doesn't interfere with my plans. This is your first warning. If you get in my way again, I'll take your speech away completely. Got it? Nope. Do you need me to explain like you're two? You approach someone I have a plan for. You try to talk to them and nothing happens. Your mouth won't open. Clear now? I think you're confusing yourself with God. Okay. So we'll take a left here. Go up to that next little street there and then hang a right. Right after I finish filling up water here. Come on. Yeesh. Okay. I'm gonna try and run a bit and get there a little faster because it's a long trek still to go. Can I cut through here? No, that was a stupid move. I kind of wish there were more broken fences and the like so I could move through this town a little faster at times. Alright, so we're in the gut. It's this one I can move through, the one up there. Okay. Because I'd really like to sleep for an hour or so before midnight. And it's now 2 hours to midnight, so that's fine. Still wonder if her curse actually worked. I doubt it. Need to get into the termitary.
Enough air.
What for, if I may ask? There's a girl that I want to meet. Do you by any chance mean Overseer Taichik's daughter? Yes. Small wonder. Taichik's daughter is adored there, worshipped even, catered to and taken care of. Without you, she'll be fine. Worry not. And yet, I would like to have permission to enter. There's no need for you to visit the termitary, my boy. No need at all. It's my domain. I know what I'm talking about. What's going on in there? The rabble rebels, my boy. The rabble rebels. Working people are easily roused, quick to abandon their humanity and turn into rabid beasts, for that's what they are. It's fine, though. They'll come around. But as long as they're rowdy, I keep them locked tight. It'll boil over. It's not the first time. Perhaps if you started paying them. Don't tell me how to run my business, my boy. I like you. For now. Don't show me your teeth, and I won't have to show you mine. I don't work for you, boys. You have no idea what you're talking about, Barack. What did they tell you about the termitary? That it's a prison? I built that behemoth of a bunkhouse after the wooden town burnt down. They're crammed together in there? Well, they weren't before. It's tight because they're breeding. Do people breed when their conditions are poor? No, they die out. They'd have more space if they did, but they don't. Am I making my point clear? It's still a prison, though. Which means he won't let me in. Okay. Can't reach Taya for now. Alright, so I'm going to now rest for 2 hours. Or 1 hour with a dream.
Someone's poking around the place at nighttime.
Don't be afraid, we're all on the same side for now, aren't we? What is there to be afraid of? We're all grateful to you. We know you're protecting us isn't easy, but you still do it. You make sure we live. There are 7 of you, but there was an 8th on the list. Where is he? Here. For now, he's the Udurg. I can't see him. You think you can't see the 8th because you're looking the wrong way. But he's here. It's fortunate he's still on this side. Door leads nowhere. There's just more of the same behind it. We think it's your father behind the door, but maybe the 8th is transitioning already. Have you discovered who he is? We're curious, too. What's behind the door? We don't know, and neither will you. We can't enter yet. Nor do we want to. No one does. Why is the 8th nameless? Because he's the Udurg. If he lives, so do we. If he begins to die, so will be. What's an Udurg? Turn around and look up. Oh! Ha ha ha! Imagine that. Good catch. Okay. So give me like a half hour of sleep. There we go. Okay, I need to... Yeah, it's fine. 7 people missing, 13 people dead, new pantomime at the theater.
Time flies faster.
Right. Meet at Saba's place. The rest of these are children's stashes. Alright.
Faster with each passing day.
Who's new? Just the 8th being in danger? My guess.
A day is over and night falls. And in that brief night, something will be irretrievably
Lost. Okay.
lost.
We're gonna run, so I want to get to that theater fairly quickly. Is it still this way? Yes. Okay. That's a clothing shop. Is there another grocery on the way? Kind of, but not really. Yeah, I've seen those two from the dream around a couple of times before. They're out and about. There we go. I was just thinking, I have 2 bullets in my inventory. If I load this gun... then they won't be in my inventory anymore. Oh, nope, they still are. Never mind. But if I need the gun now, I will have it, so... that works.
I can work miracles. I just lay hands on a person and they... You know, if they had cancer or a tumor or something in the blood. I'm not very good with terms, but God loves me.
3 years ago, a cure for typhoid was found. 4 years ago for the Blue Death. A year ago for a strain of smallpox. Science is all-powerful.
Local medicine can do a lot. Although while studying, I started to see it as backwards, but it did work at times.
Well, satisfied with your boasting? Trying to impress each other like little kids? Unbelievable.
Enough with this ridiculous meeting, you bunch of quacks. No type of medicine will help you here.
Sounds about right. Dead item shop's open, but I don't think I have any dead items. Apart from the 7 kids, there was an 8th on the list, Udurg. And Udurg, perhaps, who or what is it? I suspect I will one day have to find out. Yeah, I don't have any broken items. Hunger's starting to build up. Oh, I still got fish, though. I'm okay. Okay, so now I'm going to make quite a long trek. If I actually just swing out there and then follow the steps straight, we can go that way to get to Aspity. So that's what we're going to do. For 2 reasons. One, there are step people there, people I can talk to, things that I can do. 2, there's a save point. Because we're now at the end of our 2nd day, and my throat is definitely starting to wear out. Because there is so much freaking talking in this game. Where are the roots? Are they here? Like, they sound like they're right underneath me. Yep, there they are. May as well use the blood, right? There's one, there's two, there's three. And yes, reloading is still important since it does take so much time. Okay. Where am I now? Okay, right. Behind that building, and then we're good. That's a plan. You should ask all the step people you find about the Udur. Yes, yes, I should. That is an excellent suggestion. Including Varg, I think. Varg. Is he the organ guy? I'm pretty sure that's Varg. Alright, I'm gonna eat the fish. And I just gotta let my stamina recover. And we can go talk to Aspity. My bull. Yeah, the organ dude that lives on the bridge district. Yeah. Tucked away in that back alley back that way. Bark, 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 bark. Pretty sure this is Aspity's place. Okay, Saba will teach us. She knows the way. She speaks to Earth. Mother Bodo talks to us through her. What will she teach you? She knows our traditions. We've long been oppressed. Now we face extinction. We forget our language, our crafts and arts. The art of talking to Earth, the language of herbs, the craft of lions. She advises well. What advising do you need? Not a simple one. Simpler than you think. A question for our mother. There is little time left before it all ends. When it happens, would I be allowed to spare the lives of those who trusted me and called themselves friends? Would I be allowed to not kill them? When that happened? When the kin flood the town, when the steppe consumes the streets and houses, what shall I do to people then? Are you nuts? Just leave people alone. I want to ask Saba, will our brothers and sisters be allowed to marry? The kin are... well, kin. We're all children of Bodho, and there's so few of us left. Marry the townsfolk. That's the only way to survive. We're too different. No, you're not. But that doesn't matter. When the kin swallow the town, there will be neither wives nor children, and you'll become the kin's last generation. I would ask Mother about self-sacrifice. She said we must sacrifice everything for our fellow kin as we prepare to flood the town. I gave everything I had, even my own entrails. Now I'm dying. Did I make the correct decision? What for? I will tell it to Saba. That's a long story. I should save my strength. You did good? I don't know. Bite Karan, you're back. What say you? Who are you? Have you forgotten our faces already? We asked you for your help. I wanted to be led into the Warrens. Got nothing to tell you. What about our money? I had to spend it? I did? What did I buy? Ah, well. Sorry, dude. I feel bad. I gave him money back last time. And you are? She drinks a lot of milk. What do I care? No one knows how she became herself. Suspicion and fear surround a tale of one who left the steppe. She's said to be inhuman, a doll of clay and bow, Shabnakadig. There is blood in her veins. Same can be said of Earth, so what? Those are mere legends. My master waits for her assigned time. 5 years ago, during the first outbreak, Earth cast her with a secret task. That must have been fulfilled back then. You saying that the first outbreak was curbed by your father, however with vicious force he changed the flow of history. And Saba Uspte Saba Utun, the one called Aspity by common folk, stayed behind within this world. A groomless bride, a blemish, lost, estranged from her true goals, believes she owes her life to Isidore, who made her, who foresaw her. I like her. She is an Abgai, a sister to me. I feel her care. She feigns humanity quite well and holds respect and power in the kin. She rules over this hiding place where stepfolk can find escape from being yoked within Olgimski's cruel mill. Here they can hide and heal and run their midnight markets. Are there many such step people? Enough to flood the town. There will be blood. Your father, whom she worships without understanding, meant the kin to merge into the town, to make a body whole, but we cannot and will not. So she decided to adjust the town to the needs of the kin. She brokers work for brides and odongs, setting them up as dancers or couriers. One wonders why. She doesn't know what she's doing. Indeed, she is not human after all, but love does drive her like it drives you, and love is blind and foolish. Not always.
Yargachin, Emshen, Esiger. I see you plainly.
Earth, warm your roots, Emshen. Who are all these people, Saba? What do they want? They respect me, you see. I know not the lines, but I sense Earth. I speak to them on her behalf. They believe I am made of soil, like Shabdak Adig, though they don't call me that. So you are like a religious teacher to the kin. Did father know? It seems like Saba has similar origin to Changeling. Perhaps she was a Changeling for the first outbreak. I don't know. I never played the Changeling, so I have no idea what the story is there yet. No. I shielded him from this. Remember, it was I who loved him. I was not loved in return, for he regretted me coming into being. I reminded him of his bitter sin. What sin? The first outbreak. Do you know how old I am? I first awoke 5 years ago when it happened. There were many dead, and many of the dead were of our people, the Katang. The crude sprawl is a poor district. And what is your role in all this? I teach the truth of the kin to these people. I retell our old legends. I remind them of Boro's will, of how the world is a body. I hear the earth and speak her will for them. I make sure that they know where they came from and where they are going. A sick people, a weak people needs this. Our future hangs by a thread. Why are they asking me then and not you? I knew that would happen. You have done well following the lines. You think so? My answers were not the same you would have given them. They believe they come here for advice. False. They have long since made up their minds. Now only their weakness sows doubt in them. We take on the burden of that doubt. Whatever we tell them, they'll do what they think is right. Yeah, I used to flip coins. I always knew what to do before the coin even fell, no matter which side was up. Okay, I don't think there's anyone else to chat with. I'm just gonna look around real fast and make sure. Can I go up this thing? No. Okay, so I will save. And that is going to be where I end the live stream for this week. We can probably rest if we need to. I know for sure that we want to try and maybe remember to talk to Var over there on the beginning of the next one. But otherwise, it's just a bunch of children's stashes and whatever else comes our way. Probably need to work on getting some more food. Wouldn't hurt to stop off and empty out my inventory at the factory again. But we're doing well. Haven't played the Changeling 2, but I know that she starts in a fresh graves, as if she was born from soil, and she has a mysterious connection to the plague. Well, I'm certainly looking forward to it. I intentionally didn't play hers when I played through Pathologic Classic, because I had played The Bachelor and the Horror Specs, and everyone was telling me that hers was the most incomplete. So I figured I'd wait for the release of this, which at the time sounded like it was going to be closer, honestly. So that I could play her new story as it was really intended to be. So I'll probably sort of stick to that, but who knows when hers is coming out, so it could be a while. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everybody who's watching it later. You guys are the greatest. And I will see everybody next time. Bye.